Hello, followers of Arise Network. Once again, you're welcome to our platform. Um, it's our South Sudan Premier League show, and joining me today is my brother from South Sudan, OG. Welcome to the show. Can you hear us?
Yeah,
Okay. So nice having you today on the show. We'll be talking about the South Sudan Premier League. We saw two fantastic games today. Elmerick FC getting an impressive win against Salam FC, which was very much expected. We also saw Jamus FC, which had an impressive win against Holy Family FC. What did you make of the games today?
yeah. Thank you for having me today. So for me, the game today is starting with Al Merreigh and Salam.
Yeah.
Uh, that's the game I watched earlier. So when I tried to watch the game, it shows me that the two teams can talk of Salam, which is really play a very good game. But the fact that they have not maybe matched the power from Al Merreigh, we cannot. We cannot limit their power because they have really tried to play a game, but it is only that they are not lucky today. But Almeria have utilized their chances, and that's what made the outcome of the game, making the game end with 4-0. But I can say Salam, they did a very good. They did play a very good game. They really tried, but only some different because football sometimes you can unite, you can play a very good game, but at last you can lose the game. So Salam, they did better, but they have not much the power from El Merreigh with great experienced players. Uh, yeah, that's the only thing that I can say about the game today. But El Merreigh, from the start of the league, it is the team that everyone is talking about because uh, the average player they are having at the team, they are very good. They have quality players. Everyone knows because the players they are very experienced. They are playing in a very competitive league before, most of them. So they have experience playing in the carpet. So that's what is making Almeria really very respected in the league. And that's why you can see at some points when you see them lose or draw, so everyone is trying to everyone is trying to get confused of what is happening because they are affecting a win from the team like of today.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm seeing. That also the expectation of the fans in the leagues. This is what I'm seeing. So they wanted to see Almeria to win every day because of the average player they are having. And but for football, it's not like that. It is not like that. Sometimes you lose or you draw, then a win. But for an average team like Almeria, it has to be win has to be more than the loss or draw.
Yeah.
That's what I think it is. So,
Be- Particularly because the expectation on them is huge. Do you feel like they've become better after changing their entire management team? Let's not forget a couple of weeks ago, Emerick dismissed their head coach and changed the entire management team. Do you think they've become better after that decision?
yes, yes. For me, I expect this. I expect them to be better because Almeria, uh, the players they are having on the team, they only needed a coach who can have a trust in them all at the team because the players, all of them, they are good players. So they need a coach and a trainer who can trust them and show them what to do in the games, in the upcoming games. The players need only a coach who can trust them. Then they can do better. They can shine after this.
Um, Now let's talk about the game of today. Mohamed Musa scoring a hat trick. How impressive do you think he has been? I mean, he's one of those left footed players who gives them a lot of options. I mean, the way he carries the ball, He's so confident on the ball, and he just gives the team a lot of attacking options. What do you make of Mohamed Musa and the hat trick he scored today?
Yeah, sure. So for me, I've been talking about Mohamed Musa at the best player of Sudan, of the whole Sudan.
Yeah, I
My
think so.
I used to say like this because Mohamed Musa now is trying to show us that he is the best Sudanese player playing in South Sudan Premier League. Or I'm saying that Mohamed Musa is the best player in Sudan, in the whole of Sudan, playing outside Sudan or inside Sudan.
Yeah.
Mohamed Musa is the best. This is what I can tell you now. So what he's trying he's trying to show us that he is the best in his position, and he's also proving that he can one day win the best player in Sudan, best player of the year in Sudan, because of what he's showing us now. Because now let's talk about the habit of the league. South Sudan Premier League. Yes, it is a league that just started. That's the first edition.
Yeah.
But the players playing in the leagues, they are very good. So we cannot say that Mohamed Musa is scoring every day because they are not good defenders, or the league is low. No. So Mohamed Musa can score everywhere. He can score in every league. He can score in Kenya Premier League. Everywhere. If he goes, he can score because that guy is very good with the ball. The guy is very confident.
Yeah.
And he's also good in giving passes. So when you combine all this, you can really say that Mohamed Musa deserves all this. He's scoring hat-trick now. This is the second hat-trick for Mohamed Musa, which is the second hat-trick. And for now, I can say he's competing to be the top scorer of the league.
Yeah.
This fact that Rodriguez scored 5 goals today, adding to the goal that he has scored in the last games. But for Musa, he's going to do the best all this season because the guy is really very good technically. He's trying to prove that he's the best Sudanese player in the whole world playing in South Sudan Premier League.
He's good, but we must also acknowledge that he's being supported by a team that seems to be getting together, different from what we saw from them at the start of the season. Let's not forget, Emerick fans were not happy, I think, a month ago when they were having some disappointing results. What do you think has changed, or what do you think has transitioned them from that team that wasn't so good a month ago, and they seem to be getting too confident? What really happened today to you that tells you that something is beginning to click in this team?
Yeah, for me, I can say their last the game that they played recently. Let me talk about the game that they played.
Yeah.
They have really shown they are playing together, the team. They have regrouped from their previous problems because in a team there used to be internal conflict in the team, whereby some problem can affect the players mentally.
Yeah.
So they can make players not to perform in their best form. But when all these are settled, and you give a player his position to play, the player will show that he's good for the team, as he was trusted the time that he was signed for the team. So all this, when you put this together, you can say that now that's what is bringing the crucial win of the day for Almeric, and we hopefully say that in the next game they will do this. Because now, as I can see, because I know the squad of Almeric, so they have the first 11 and the second 11. They are all good players. They can compete. Even if you can put the second squad, you can maybe exchange them in the next game with the first squad, so they can do better. They can also do something because they are very good players playing for one team. So for them, they have changed their tactic of playing because Almeric used to play their ball. They used to play back passes. They used to play on the back. But now we can see pushing forward because they have also very great strikers. We can make the ball go inside the wingers and also their striker. Their striking line, let's talk about all of their strike line. They are very good. They can decide what to do in a game and they can win, probably like what they did today. Winning 4-0 against Salam. Salam is a very good team, but the fact that El Merreikh, they have had experience in playing in carpets, so that's what makes the difference today. That's the only thing that makes the difference. That's what I can say about this.
Yeah.
But their game, El Merreikh, they have changed. I think that their technical coach has changed everything, and I think they have put this one to work today, and that's what we have seen. The result that we have seen today. They have played together, trying to play forward. So I can think I can see like you saw a lot of chances created today, but they missed. There are chances that they missed. That's why they score 4 goals. But the chances that they missed, it doesn't matter, because in football you can have 10 chances, but you score only 1 goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a win today definitely takes them further up the table, but they are competing against a Jamus side that seems to be unstoppable this year. Jamus again picking up another very impressive win today. They beat Holy Family FC by 4 goals to 0. Now I was very surprised by this scoreline. I thought Holy Family FC would have given Jamus FC a tougher game today, but Jamus, the kind of football they are playing, do you see any team in the South Sudan League capable of challenging Jamus this year for the title?
Yeah, for Jamus, Jamus FC currently, Jamus FC, yes. The type of football they are showing us today in this league, it is really very great ball. It is great football. And Jamus, the players, the coaches, and all the technical staff, they are very good. They have trust in the players, and also it is like they are having no problem at all in the team. So their focus is on playing football. That's what we are seeing now, because if you put your mind on only playing football, this is the result now. This is what is making them the top team, because they play with no stress, and they are being trusted. They are being offered everything, the support they needed, they are being offered. So now, the fact that they are still unbeaten, I can say, it is showing us that Jamus FC now, with no doubt, because now we are going very few matches to be played so that we can go to the second leg. Jamus FC is now telling us that they are the best team in the league now.
Yeah.
We can board them up as the best team in the league because of their average performance. The game they are playing, they are very good. So I can say Jamus, the competition is still long. We still have a long way to go. But if they keep on playing this game style they are playing now, they will succeed. And they are not far from winning the first edition of South Sudan Premier League.
Yeah.
So this is what I for the player they are having from their deep midfield, then the striker.
What do you think makes Jamus FC stand out from the other teams in the South Sudan Premier League? Because I've watched every team play. It's the confidence that Jamus players exert when they have the ball at their feet. You never see them really panic. They know how to find each other. They know how to run down the channels, create space, and all of that. What do you think makes them stand out from all other teams in the South Sudan Premier League at this point? Because when you watch the games, there is clear daylight between Jamus and everyone else. What makes them stand out?
Yeah, for Jamus FC, what makes them incredibly playing better in the league, as I can say, is the experience. So the team as whole, they have experienced players for all of them, and I can say that they have experience in playing in the carpet, which is now where the game is being played in Juba National Stadium. This experience gives them more confidence in playing. They are playing together as a team because they are not panicking. They are not new to the carpet.
Yeah.
So they are use of their experience. So this is what is making them one of the best team in the league, because their players, They are good. They are playing in the top leagues. Majority of the players are playing in South Sudan national team. So all this, they have a very great time playing together as a team. So there are no difficulties in playing together for them. So they are used to playing. They are playing together quality football that they are currently playing. So the experience in playing in the carpet. What I can see or what I'm seeing for some teams which are struggling currently in the league, it is not their players are not good, but you can see playing from the dust, then coming to play in the carpet. But you have not trained in the carpet for almost a year or maybe half a year. But coming there then you play in the carpet. So this one is very challenging. Some of the team coming far from Upper Nile. We can talk about Olympic FC Iran.
Yeah.
Then we can talk about young stars of Florid. We can talk about a team like Lion Hunters of Yei. So all these teams, their struggle now is because they are not used to the carpet. They have good players, but when you are not used to the carpet, you may be having some difficulties in playing together as a team because even if you may have some good players to adapt, maybe those who always used to adapt to a certain scenario, but it will not be all of them. It will be few of the players who can get used to this, but the majority of the team they will play like as they used to do there. But they are totally very different team with different players, average players playing that league because it unites all of the country and also players coming from different countries from all over the world. So this one is giving them hard time, but let's hope as they will be experiencing this first leg. I think in the second leg they will change. They will need to learn from Jamus, from a team like Almerek Bentiu, from a team like Qatar. They will need to learn from them. This is what I can say.
Absolutely. I think your analysis there was quite brilliant. I wanted to talk about one player particularly who really piques my interest because I'm Cameroonian. One of the reasons why I got into the South Sudan Premier League was because I was trying to follow the team where Thomas Etabawak plays, and I found out it's Jamus, and already I'm happy they're topping the league. But what do you make of Thomas Etabawak's input to Jamus? All the games I've watched, I see how instrumental he has been on the right channel. I had Sanya on the show yesterday and we're talking about Etabawak, and he said on the African continent he thinks Etabawak should be one of the best local right backs we have. How much do you think he has brought to this Jamus team?
Yeah. So for the guy, uh, uh, the experience that he has brought to the team, something that majority of the players in the team are learning from him. Because in football is like education.
Yeah.
Yes. So when there is someone who knows something, maybe a certain subject, you need to learn from that person. Maybe if the guy is good in mathematics, you need to get close to that person so that you can learn the formulas from that person. So that is what is like football. Football it needs you to learn from each other. So the average the game that the team is playing now, it looks like they are learning from each other. They are trying to adopt the game style of each other. So this is what make them unite as a team. And the average performance brought by the players when it is united, when we bring together. So it is making the team the greatest team in the league. And
So
this one, mm,
yeah, no, carry on, wrap up what you were saying. No, I was gonna ask. At this point, we have seen two very impressive wins today from Jamus and Emerick. Both of them didn't disappoint their fans. Now Jamus don't seem to be slowing down, but Emerick seems to just be getting better. They seem to be getting better and coming back into form. With the way Jamos is playing and the fact that Emerick seems to be getting back their form, who do you think can really, really push Jamos to the limit this season? Is it Emerick, Kato, Holy Family, Koyom, or which team can really, really make the challenge for Jamos FC this season?
For me, I can say the competition now, the team competing for the top, they are very top team. They are very top. They are very top team with top players, all of them. So the team that I can see will give Jamuz FC a very great headaches, or maybe the team that will give them headache. I can talk of El Merreikh Bentiu. El Merreikh Bentiu is a team that I'm seeing will give this team a headache, because when we date back to their previous record, really Jamuz is trying to prove that they are better than El Merreikh Bentiu in the time of playing. So we have seen Jamuz always perform better when it comes to playing against El Merreikh. This is what they do. Like you can say their last game, the game that they play, which ended 2-1.
Yeah.
So the way the players play, it is showing us that the only team they see as the threat now is El Merreikh Bentiu. Because you can see even, let's talk about the celebration that they did after the win. They celebrated in a very great momentum that they have defeated a team that is giving them headache in the league.
Yeah.
So probably you can say that El Merreikh Bentiu is the team that we need to put in the other way, and we'll try to match Jamuz FC. Despite that, the fact now, Holy Family. Let's talk about Holy Family. Holy Family.
Yeah.
Is really trying to prove us, because now we are mostly in the league, in the ongoing league. We are not talking much about Holy Family. This is what I'm seeing. But the type of the game they are playing now, the team spirit they are showing us, it is showing me that we need to talk about the team.
Yeah.
They are playing brotherhood. They are playing together, technically together. They are winning together. They don't have maybe a player that you can say that the best player in the team. No.
Yeah.
But they are playing as a team. They have their head as a team. They are all working together as the best players in the team. They have not put maybe a weight on someone that can carry the team. No. They believe in is from all of them, from the goalkeeper to the last, to number 11. This is what they are doing. And now the type of competition they are bringing, they are really showing that they are very good. And also in the competition, they can compete. The top four, they will be, probably I can say that Holy Family will be in the top four. This is what I can predict before the league ends.
Yeah, with the with the quality of football they are playing at the moment, I don't think that's impossible to achieve. I think they are well placed. Now let's talk about the bottom of the table. I see teams like Nile City FC and Al Hilal struggling in the bottom. Al Hilal used to be a very, very big team. I think they're one of the pioneers when it has to do with South Sudanese football. What do you think has happened with Al Hilal this season? Sanya was telling us on the show that they've had issues with mismanagement and all of that, and somehow this season they are not as good as we used to know them to be. What has happened to Al Hilal? Oh well.
Yeah. So for the team sitting at the bottom of the table, I can probably say that what matters is the experience.
Okay.
They only lack experience, because from their various location where they come from, they are the best. But when you come to the national level, like South Sudan Premier League, so it is where you will come and see the experience.
Yeah.
will differ. Yes, the experience will differ, and also the ground where they are playing, it also makes some challenges for them. So this is what is making them really looking like they are performing very low, because they are not adapted to the game style of the carpet, probably. But when we come to the second leg, so we can expect a very good result from the team because people learn. They
Yeah,
will learn. They have learned now. I think they have learned, and also their game. You can see like now they are really trying to dominate. Even if they are losing, they at some time at the point they used to dominate the game, but they are not lucky to go with the points. But that's football. They are going to learn, then get the best result in the next game. But experience, I can repeat, experience deeper in football. So when you are not experienced in playing in a certain place, it will affect the team at all. Even if you have a very good coach, or maybe you have very good players, the experience will come and differ. You cannot maybe 2 to 3 best players in the team, but when you are not working together as a team, they will not do anything. You will see them like they are performing less because the team need to work together so that you can achieve a goal.
absolutely. That's what everything needs. That's what every team needs. So we have 2 minutes to wrap up the show. Now it's the very first edition of the South Sudan Premier League, and they have a fantastic partnership with MTN. What are some of the things we should think can improve? Because in as much as there are very little errors that have been made, I'm sure we can appreciate that. Seeing that it's the first edition of the league, at least the SSFA is doing quite an amazing job. But what do you think they can improve in terms of making the league bigger going forward?
Yeah. So for the league, at the first edition of South Sudan Premier League, we have seen some good changes from the management of the league. Currently, they are trying to improve the league in everyday basis. So what we are expecting from them is that what need to be improved in the league is the security.
Okay.
The steward they need to employ more steward in the stadium because football it is something emotional. So the fans they need the fund to be given maybe their role. They need to have their roles draws in every game. So when a fan for the certain team is coming, they know where they are going to sit in the stadium. They don't need to make because now it is not like European football where most of the fans are coming with uniform that they can be identified. No,
Yeah.
but identified by the noise they are making. When they are making noise, that's why they will be identified as a fan because the teams have not yet ventured into working with the fans. We can upset some team like giving their fan uniforms. The fan that I've seen like they will share the team in the stadium. But the other fans they need to be divided. They need to be identified and put to a certain place, whereby when they shout in their place. There will not be more incidents like fighting in the stadium. All this they can be covered by employing more steward. The security
Okay.
need to be tight. Yes.
Okay. So we hope they can improve on that. So it's 30 minutes. I'm sure we'll have another show tomorrow. Immediately the game wraps up, we'll be doing 30 minutes of game analysis. So thank you so much for coming on the platform, OJ. Any last words before we go? Last words?
Yeah. Thank you so much. For me, it is a privilege today to join the show. For Arise and Shine, the media is really trying to do a very great job showcasing the Premier League. Now this is the only channel showcasing the Premier League now. Everyone is watching around the world. So that's why we are sharing with everyone possible so that they can watch. They need to see what is happening. For
Absolutely.
all faithful, and you need to keep this. You need to keep it up. You need to work also with the fund. You need to hear the voice of the fund on the
Yeah.
thing that you need to. So probably you are going to be the best media in the country. Probably I can say that. I need to say thank you for all this and thanks for having me today. I'm so privileged and I would love to see you next time. And also we have a discussion concerning the league. So I'm very happy today. Thank you.
Thank you. Until tomorrow, it's goodbye from us.
Thank you. Thank you.